What if I told you there's a single type of page you can add to your website right now that could get your business found in every neighborhood you want to work in, not just the one your Google Business Profile shows you in? Here's the problem. Your Google Business Profile is great, but it only gets you so far. The more competition there is in your area, the smaller your reach becomes. And if you're a service area business that visits customers at home, like a plumber, electrician, or mobile therapist, you're probably invisible in neighborhoods just a couple of miles down the road. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact type of page I build for my clients that helps them break out of that bubble so their business can be found across multiple areas, even in places where they don't have a Google Business Profile. I'll walk you through what kind of page you should consider based on your business type, and then show you step by step how to build it, what to include, how to structure it, and how to make Google love it. By the end, you'll have your own tailored version that works just for you. But before I show you which type of page you should add to your website, let's take a quick step back because it's super important to understand why this works. So like I mentioned earlier, your Google Business Profile is definitely helpful, especially if it's properly optimized. And when you link it to a well-optimized page on your website, this is a deadly combo for getting found in your local neighborhood or right around your business location. But the thing is, if you're like most businesses, you just don't want to be found in one tiny area. You want to be visible in multiple neighborhoods. And unfortunately, one single Google Business Profile usually won't cut it. Why? Because of how Google's algorithm works. Your visibility is limited by your location, the level of competition, and your business type. In a lot of cases, the only real way to show up in more areas on Google Maps is to create multiple listings. Sounds great in theory, but there's a problem. To qualify for multiple listings, Google expects you to meet certain criteria, like having separate physical locations or actual staffed offices. Most small businesses, especially if you're a one-man band or working from home, just don't qualify. Some folks find loopholes and set up multiple listings anyway, but for most of us, that's not really an option. Does that mean your reach is stuck? That you're limited to showing up on the map only in one area? Technically, yes. But should you just accept that and move on? Absolutely not. Here's the good news. You don't need to game the system or set up fake listings to get found in more places. There's a smarter, totally legit way to expand your reach, and it all starts with your website. So here is the thing, your Google Business Profile is great, but it's tied to your business location. If someone's searching a bit too far from where you're based, there's a good chance you won't show up on Google Maps. That's just how it works. But your website, totally different game. It's not limited by geography in the same way. If you set it up right with the right kind of pages, you can show up in regular search results across multiple neighborhoods, even ones several miles away from your actual location. In the SEO world, we call these location pages or service area pages, depending on what type of business you run. And they're designed to help you rank in very specific areas you want to target. So what's the difference between the two? Let me break it down. If you're a service-based business like pest control, locksmith, or a mobile massage therapist, you'll want service area pages. These are individual pages on your site that focus on one location at a time. For example, the pest control company based in Mesa could have a page called Scottsdale Pest Control aimed specifically at Scottsdale residents. That way, even if their office isn't there, they're still telling Google and potential customers, hey, we serve this area too. Each of these pages acts like a mini hub tailored to the needs of that specific neighborhood, and that's what helps it rank. Location pages, on the other hand, are meant for businesses with physical walk-in locations like restaurants, clinics, or barbershops. These are especially helpful if you've got more than one location. Big chains like KFC and CVS use them, but even if you've got only 2 or 3 spots, creating separate pages for each one is a smart move. Why? Because linking each of your Google Business Profile to its own dedicated location page gives Google a much clearer picture, and that can seriously boost your chances of showing up in the local pack. And the best part, these pages, whether they're service area our location pages aren't locked down by the same tight rules as your Google business profile. So if you build them properly with solid content and smart targeting, they can help you rank way beyond your immediate area. Now, for this video, I'm going to focus on service area pages, since that's what most of you watching probably need. But if you want me to cover location pages in another video, just drop a comment below and I'll put one together in the next couple of weeks. Alright, now that you know why service area pages are so powerful, let's walk through how to actually build one and get it on your site. This works for any business that goes out to customers, plumbers, cleaners, pest control, mobile massage therapists, you name it. So first things first, you've got to figure out which area you want to target. But hang on, before you do even that, there's something important you need to check. Can you already be found in your own area? Because here's the truth, if you're not even ranking in your own home turf, you're probably not going to show up in neighborhoods further out. So that's where you need to start. You can check this in a few ways. Use a tool like SEMrush, Ubersuggest, or Google Search Console to see what you are currently ranking for. If you can't do that, just do it manually. Open a private incognito window in your browser. Head to Google and type in something like pest control messer or whatever your main service plus your town is. If your website isn't showing up near the top, then your focus should be on optimizing your site for that area first, your home base. But let's say you're already showing up well for your main location. Great, now it's time to make a list. Write down all the other nearby neighborhoods or towns you serve and the main service you want to be found for in each. This is going to be your blueprint for which service area pages to build next. From there, it's just a matter of deciding which ones are worth building pages for and how to structure them so they actually rank. And that's exactly what I'll walk you through next. First, start with areas you actually serve. I know this might sound obvious, but I've seen many businesses build hundreds of service area pages, even for areas they barely go to. That's totally unnecessary. Google is smarter than that, and so are your customers. Focus on areas where you already do jobs or would be happy to travel for work. If you're a pest control in Mesa and you're already doing jobs in Scottsdale, Chandler, or Gilbert, that's your starting pool. 2. Look at the competition. Do a little recon. Open an incognito window in Google and search for your main service plus the name of the town you're considering, like Pest Control Chandler or Emergency Plumber Scottsdale. See who's showing up on the first page. Are they big national brands? Are there lots of strong websites with great content and reviews? If the competition looks tough, you might want to go after slightly less competitive area first, maybe a smaller suburb nearby where fewer companies are targeting. It's like picking your battles. Go for the wins you can get now and come back for the tougher spots later. 3. Check search demand. You can use a paid SEO tool like SEMrush or Ubersuggest to figure out what people are searching for. They're great for keyword research. But if you don't have access to one, no worries. Just head over to Google and start typing. Google autocomplete and the people also ask section are gold mines for seeing what real people are actually searching for. If you start typing pest control plus the name of your target area and you see a bunch of suggested searches pop up, that's a good sign there's demand. No point in building a page for an area no one's searching in. Start with your most profitable service. Finally, think about which service brings in the best leads or most money, and start there. If you're an HVAC business that does everything from duct cleaning to full system installs, but installs are the big ticket jobs, then maybe your page should be AC installation in Gilbert instead of something more generic. So just to recap, go after places you actually serve. Check how tough the competition is. Make sure people are searching for that service there. And focus on services that bring in the best ROI. Once you've picked the right area and service to target, now it's time to actually build that page. Let's talk about how to create an SEO-friendly service area page that can actually rank. Alright, now I'm going to walk you through a simple but powerful framework you can use to build out all your service area pages. This will help you rank in the areas you want to show up in and bring in more local leads. But first, quick warning. Don't just copy and paste the same content across a bunch of pages and change the city name. I know it's tempting. It feels like a quick win, but it's actually one of the fastest ways to lose visibility. Google is smart. If your pages look too similar, they'll either ignore them or worse, just drop them from search altogether. So the key is to make each page feel local, specific, and genuinely helpful to the people in that area. Think of each one as a mini homepage for that neighborhood. Here's the kind of stuff you want to include. Number 1, an SEO optimized page title. This is what shows up in search results, so make it count. Include your main service, the location, and a little hook. For example, Mesa Pest Control, safe, fast, and affordable service. Number 2, a strong header, also known as H1. This is the big headline on the page. Make it clear and keyword rich. Something like pest control in Mesa that gets the job done right the first time. Number 3, intro paragraph. Reassure visitors they're in the right place. Mention the area and show you actually serve it. Number 4, service details. Now go deeper. Talk about what you offer specifically in that area. Bonus point if you can mention local issues like Scottsdale homes often deal with roof rats in the summer. That tells Google and your customers that you know the area. Number 5, other services you offer. List 3 or 4 popular services in that area with a short description and a link to each individual service page if you've got them. Number 6, local trust signals. Add real reviews from customers in that area, photos of your team doing work in the neighborhood, even a little service map showing the zone you cover. These build trust fast. Number 7, FAQs. People have questions about pricing, timing, availability. Add a quick FAQ block. Not only does it help with SEO, but it also helps convert visitors into actual leads. Number 8, awards, accolades, and case studies. If you've won any local awards or done a standout job for a client in that area, mention it. Case studies with before and after photos or quick testimonials go a long way. Number 9, photos of your team in action. Show your team doing the work. Bonus points if the photos are actually from that area. It makes the whole page feel more authentic. Number 10, local extras. Anything else that ties your business to that location helps. Do you sponsor a local team? Run charity work there? Hiring for that area? Even listing your business license number or local affiliations adds credibility. Alright, by now you should have a solid idea of which service area pages to build and how to build them right. Now it's time to roll up your sleeves, get those pages live, and start showing up in more places. If you're in a competitive area and want to give your site that extra edge to outrank the local competition, you're going to want to check out this next video.